We all have dreams, big or small. They're very important in our lives. Making them come true means achieving the desired state of happiness and well-being that we want. And this is a great way to boost our self-esteem. In this video, I'll show you how to set and achieve a goal, how to be successful, and how to not give up. But before we continue, kindly like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to stay notified of more interesting videos just like this one. Having goals to achieve means having a purpose, and having a purpose allows us to live our lives for a specific reason, namely, to fulfill that purpose. Living your life without purpose is like being an automaton, waiting for the battery to run out. A lot of people just say, I would like to lose weight, have more money, have a better job, have more friends, learn French, and so on. You see, these are not goals, these are desires. Desires are necessary for creating objectives that are in line with your inclinations, but they are insufficient on their own to bring about the ideal situation you desire. In other words, merely wanting a situation is not enough to bring about that situation. A lot of people have generic desires without defining clear goals, and this is one of the reasons they cannot reach the desired situation. First, consider what you want to achieve, and then work towards it. The first rule for setting a goal is to always set SMART goals. A SMART goal is one that is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and has a time limit. Let's have a look at this in more detail. Specific goals must be meticulously crafted. The more specific your goal, the clearer and more manageable it is. Take, for example, a person who wants to run a successful blog. Starting a blog is simple. Select a platform, set up hosting, buy a domain, create a website, and post the first article. What causes the failure or abandonment of millions of blogs? It starts with no specific goal in mind, or generally any goal. If your goal is vague, how will you know how to make it happen? How will you know if you're making progress toward achieving it? Here are some examples of vague and non-specific goals. I want more freedom. I want to make $1 million. I want to get back in shape. I want better relationships. Instead, ask yourself why. At this point, it's important to stop and reflect for a few moments on the reasons that drive you to want to achieve your goals. In doing so, you may also find that you want to review them. For example, imagine that your dream is to learn to play the guitar. You start thinking about why you want it, discovering that what may motivate you is the belief that people who can play the guitar are popular. If your desire seems to cross the line of the possible, it may need to be changed. Imagine that you decided that you want to become the best basketball player in the world. This is a major challenge for anyone, but achievable for some. If you were 5 feet tall, this goal would most likely be beyond your reach, no pun intended, which would expose you to a very high probability of failure and disappointment. In any case, no one prevents you from having fun playing basketball with friends, but if your dream is to excel in a sporting activity, it's good that you choose a discipline in which hiding is not of much importance, while you're strongly encouraged to aim high and set goals outside of your comfort zone. Make sure your goals are achievable within the time frame you allotted yourself, considering the resources you can manage. This allows you to avoid overloading yourself so that you can realistically divide the main goal into small, actionable steps. If you set daily, weekly, and monthly goals that regularly move the needle, you're more likely to maintain the level of motivation you had when you started and won't give up before your goal is completed. I suggest focusing on one main goal at a time, preferably the most important, and the one that will make you feel the most satisfied, limited in time. What distinguishes a simple dream from a SMART goal is a sense of urgency. Deadlines, like 7 days, a month, or 90 days, are extremely helpful in preventing procrastination. Just remember Parkinson's law, which states the work expands to fill the time available for its completion. This means that it's best to estimate how long it will take to reach a goal and check regularly. If you're stalling, write them in a notebook to make them tangible. Then plan the steps you need to take to achieve your goal and erase them once done. Now that you've set up SMART goals, where do you go from here? It is necessary to create an action plan to implement them. Remember, setting a goal is not enough. You need a well-made plan to put it into action. 1. Write your goals. Your first step must be to determine what you want to achieve. Reflecting on what to do could be a more or less difficult step, but to achieve success, it is essential to dedicate time to planning your desires. Having your goals written down on a piece of paper helps clarify and reinforce your intentions. By combining this tangible aspect with well-structured thoughts in your head, your goals become even more powerful. It's even better if you put your written goals wherever you can see them. Frequently, a constant reminder of what you're watching makes it easier to stay focused and avoid distractions. Affirm your purpose and solidify your determination to pursue it. 2. Rank your goals. Many people have multiple goals. By describing your goals in writing, you may have realized that you want to make more than just a wish come true. In this case, it will certainly be useful to try to classify them in order of importance. Ranking your goals will help you focus on the ones you feel are most significant. For example, you may want to successfully complete a master's course in astrophysics, learn to play classical guitar, read Tolstoy, complete an opera, and run a marathon. Trying to accomplish each of these things at the same time is probably very unrealistic. Deciding which goals you consider most important will help you make both short-term and long-term plans. Part of this process is evaluating your level of commitment in relation to each goal. A hard-to-reach your long-term goal, combined with low commitment, will most likely remain unfinished. 3. Breakdown. Breaking down your goals means breaking them down into easy, simple, and manageable pieces that, if done consistently, will slowly but surely form your puzzle. Think about how to create an environment or mindset that sets goals with the least amount of friction. Don't give yourself reasons or excuses for not working on your goals regularly. Small steps and micro-habits will ensure your momentum and help you avoid procrastination. You can break up your goals based on the time frame. 4. Keep responsible. You must always remember these are your goals. No one else can achieve them for you. It is up to you to stay focused and disciplined. If you think it can help, consider posting your goals on social media or sharing them with a responsible partner or group of people who will encourage and support you in your process. You can also try to assign consequences in case you don't push your goal forward without exaggerating. For example, you could do the housework you don't like. 5. Rewards. Having a reward system is helpful in at least 2 aspects. First, you realize that you did a good job past. Secondly, you prepare yourself to get more as you know you will get a reward later in the future. The more we manage to strengthen our self-esteem, in fact, the more we can think of giving ourselves prizes that we consider important. The more we're able to reward ourselves, the more we strengthen the image we have of ourselves, which is none other than our self-esteem. Being able to generate and enter this virtuous circle is very important for one's professional and personal success. Living within this circle means, in other words, having developed a resilience such that some unexpected events can be absorbed without trauma because we're well aware of our abilities. 6. Develop systems and habits to guarantee success. Unless your goals and actions are in line, and unless you execute them, try to review and improve them regularly. Otherwise, your wishes will remain unfulfilled. For this reason, setting and achieving goals requires the implementation of systems and habits that work for you rather than against you. If, for example, your goal is to work out regularly in the morning, try putting your workout clothes aside next to the bed before bed. You can also find a physical trainer to keep you accountable. Keep track of your sessions by maintaining a habitual tracker, or wake up earlier to find time for your workout. 7. Identify possible obstacles. Last but not least, think about the possible impediments you may encounter along the way. Evaluating them in advance will give you the opportunity to plan potential solutions for them. Goals help you become the strongest version of yourself because they help you stay focused and learn from experience. Goals help slow you down, and to make the right decisions, you need time. Being impatient to act often does not produce optimal results. That brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and let us know. And don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date on all of our new content. See you soon, and thanks for watching.